this video, pag-aralan naman natin ano yung mga derivatives ng mga exponential at saka logarithmic functions. First, tignan muna natin yung exponential function. So, meron ako ditong function which is y is equal to e raised to x. Now, let us define e, which is the natural number or the Euler's constant e, as a number such that itong limit na to, yung e raised to h minus 1 all over h as h approaches 0 is equal to 1. Okay? Ito yung number kung saan yung limit na to magiging equal sa 1. Yun yung definition natin ng e. Now, to get the derivative of this function, ang gagawin natin, di ba? We add a little bit of y, and then sa x, we add a little bit of x. Tapos, we subtract the original function from this modified one. So, subtract natin yung y equals ex, e raised to x dito. And we divide both sides by delta x. Okay? So, ito magiging delta y over delta x, which is, pag pinactor out ko yung e raised to x, this becomes e raised to delta x minus 1 over delta x. And to get derivative, in definition natin ng derivative, di ba? We get the limit of this function as x approaches 0. So, yung limit niya as delta x, okay, approaches 0. From here, wala naman delta x to. So, syempre, derivative yung hinahanap na. Wala namang delta x to. So, we have e raised to x. Labas na natin siya doon sa limit. Okay, we have e raised to delta x minus 1 over delta x. This form is exactly equivalent dito sa definition natin ng e, and e is defined such that itong limit na to equals sa 1. So in other words, for this function, y is equal to e raised to x, the derivative is equal to itself, e raised to x. Okay, so let's have some example problems involving yung exponential function natin. So we have y is equal to e raised to 2x cubed. For this one, yung exponent natin ay hindi x, ang exponent natin ay 2x cubed. So, ang pwede nating gawin is first we let u is equal to 2x cubed. Gagamitan natin ng chain rule. Of course, yung du over dx, this would be 6x squared. So, gagamitan natin yung chain rule. Yung function natin now will become e raised to u. Okay? Maging e raised to u. Ang derivative niyan would be e raised to u, function kanina, times yung derivative ng u is function of x, no? Hindi siya x. So, kunin natin yung derivative. Substituting yung values na yan. So, e raised to u, magiging e raised to 2x cubed times yung derivative ng 2x cubed, which is 6x squared. So, ito yung derivative nung una nating example. Example number 1. Now, what if yung base natin for the exponential function is not e? For example, b siya. Another number na hindi e. Paano ang gagawin? So, kailangan to, ma-convert natin yung b raised to u, ma-convert natin sa similar form e raised to some number k. Okay? Now, we can get the natural log of both sides, and by the way, the natural log is simply parang inverse nung e. So kung e raised to k is some number, let's say j, yung natural log is a notation telling us na yung ln ng j is equal to k. So ang sinasabi nito, saan mo yung natural log, no, saan mo i-erase yung e para makuha yung j. So, saan i-erase yung e para makuha yung j? Of course, i-erase mo siya sa k. So, for example, saan mo i-erase yung e? This is ln. Saan i-erase yung e para makakuha ka ng e? Of course, yung e raised to some number para e pa rin siya. Of course, that would be equal to 1. Diba? E raised to 1 equals e pa rin kapag 1 yung exponent. So, ganyan yung notation natin for the ln or the natural log. Okay? So, may property yung natural log na kapag may exponent, pwede mo siyang ilabas ng function na ln. So, this becomes u times ln b. Ito rin, no? Magiging ln of e raised to k is k times ln of e. And alam natin na ang sinasabi nito, saan mo i-erase yung e para maging e? So, of course, ito ay 1. So, yung k natin is u ln of b. In other words, pwede mo tong i-rewrite as e raised to u ln of b. Okay? So, now, pwede na nating makuha yung y prime niya using yung formula natin for derivative ng e raised to a number. So, this becomes yung e raised to, yung same function pa rin, times yung derivative ng exponent na to. Ano yung derivative ng exponent na to? ln b is a constant. So, kailangan lang natin yung derivative ng u. So, ln b is a constant times yung derivative ng u. Okay? And remember, yung e raised to u ln b, yan yung original function natin na b raised to u. Ito, no? Equal sila. So, b raised to u times ln b times yung derivative ng u with respect to x. So, kapag iba yung base, kailangan mong gawin is i-time siya doon sa logarithm ng base na yon, sa natural log ng base na yon. Then, kung gagamitan mo ng chain rule, of course, yung derivative ng u with respect to x. So, example. Okay, example number 2. Find y prime if y is equal to 6 raised to 2x. Again, yung y prime nito, iba yung base. This would be, copy mo lang yung function times ln ng base, so ln of 6 times yung derivative ng exponent. In this case, ang derivative ng 2x ay 2. In other words, y prime ngayon is equal to 2 ln of 6 times 6 raised to 2x. Yan, pag ni-rearrange. Anyway, ganun yung derivative ng exponential functions. Mapunta naman tayo doon sa logarithmic functions. So, kanina, nakuha natin, no? Yung function na ln, y is equal to ln of u. Ang ibig sabihin lang nito, yung e, pag ni-raise mo sa u, equal sa y. Okay? E yung base. Now, we also have what we call the common log, o log base b, u is equal to y. Ang ibig sabihin lang yan, yung b ko, pag ni-raise ko sa, teka, baliktad pala ito, no? Yung exponent yun nandito, e raised to y is equal to u. Yan, okay, pakicorrect yun. So anyway, ito yung base. Ang exponent ko ay y. This will result doon sa number na u. So, ganito yung notation. Basically, ang sinasabi dyan, ln of u is equal to log of u base e. Kapag yung base e, ln yung kasulat. Okay? Pero parehas lang mga logarithmic functions yan. Now, coming from this, pwede nating makuha yung derivative implicitly, di ba? We have b raised to y equals u. So, implicit, ano ba ang derivative nito with respect to x? Let's say u and y are functions of x. Derivative nito will be by times ln of b times yung derivative ng y with respect to x equals yung derivative ng u with respect to x. So, in other words, yung y prime ko, ito yun, yung dy over dx, equal siya sa 1 over b raised to y times ln of b times yung derivative ng u with respect to x. And of course, pag ln yung nakalagay at hindi log, ibig sabihin base e, ito yung function natin. Ang derivative niyan, no? Kung i-input mo dito na yung base, ano makukuha natin? By the way, bago natin tignan, yung b raised to y na yan, equal yun doon sa u, di ba? Yung nasa loob ng logarithm. So, pwede nating itong palitan para masimple siya. This is simply equal sa u. Now, kung e yung base, papalitan mo to ng e, ibig sabihin dito, yung y prime nito, 1 over u na lang, no? Yung ln e 1 yun eh, pag e yung base, no? ln e 1. So, times du over dx. Okay. So, let's apply this formulas, no? Itong mga derivative rules na to some examples. Example number 3. Find y prime is if y is equal to ln of x cubed minus 1. So, ln siya. So, ang gagamitin natin na y prime is yung form na 1 over u times du over dx. So, yung u natin, obviously, would be the function sa loob nung natural log, yung ln. So, y prime is equal to 1 over, yung u natin is x cubed minus 1 times, yung derivative nito, that would be 3x squared. So, y prime is equal to 3x squared all over x cubed minus 1. Yan yung derivative ng example number 3. Okay, another example. Find y prime if y is equal to the natural log of x cubed plus 3 all over the square root of x minus 3. So, ang gagawin ko dito, first is we let u is equal ng function sa loob. So, yun muna yung gagawin natin. Let u is equal yung function na x cubed plus 3 over square root of x minus 3. So, instead na square root, ang gagawin ko, x minus 3, tapos naka-raise sa 1/2. Now, para makuha yung derivative ng u with respect to x, gagamit ako ng quotient rule. So, we have x minus 3 raised to 1/2 times derivative nito. This is 3x squared minus yung x cubed minus 3, yung numerator, times derivative ng denominator. Now, may 1/2 yon. So, magiging 1/2 times x minus 3 raised to negative 1/2 times yung derivative niya na sa loob. Okay? Divide this by the square of the denominator. Now, since yung denominator natin naka-raise sa 1/2, pag ini-square mo yan, mawawala lang yung exponent. Magiging x minus 3 na lang. Now, isi-simplify ko muna to saglit. no? Bago natin i-substitute doon sa derivative natin for the natural log. Okay, so simplifying, we get the following. Ayan, no? Yung derivative niya would be 6x squared tapos times the quantity x minus 3 minus x cubed plus 3. May plus yon. Okay, yung kanina plus yon. All over 2 times x minus 3 raised to 3 over 2. Ito yon pag sinimplify mo tong derivative u. Now, meron na tayong u. May derivative na tayo ng u. Magagawa na natin yung y prime. So, yung y prime, be yung reciprocal ng u, 1 over u. So, this is x minus 3 raised to 1 half divided by x cubed plus 3 times yung derivative na 6x squared, x minus 3 minus x cubed plus 3 all over 2 times x minus 3 raised to 3 over 2. Okay, now, of course, you can cancel yung 1 half para cancel tong, makancel to x minus 3 raised to 1 half. So, ito magiging x minus 3 squared na lang. So, finally, we can rewrite this as y prime is equal to 6x squared x minus 3 minus x cubed plus 3 all over twice ng x cubed plus 3 times x minus 3 squared. Wait lang. Pag minus mo pala 1 half dito 2, no? Pag minus mo yung 1 half sa 3 halves, 1 to. Okay. So, ganyan. Raised to 1 lang. So, this is our answer for example number 4. Yeah.
Like mo yung video kung ayos. Pag hindi, pag mo i-dislike, leave ka ng comment kung bakit, ha? Sige na, subscribe.